students. In this class, I will be doing class 10 CBSE syllabus, some applications of trigonometry, 9th chapter in our textbook. Okay, already 2 sums I have completed in my previous class. Now I will continue with the third sum. A contractor plans to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter, inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meter and inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. What should be the length of the slide in each case? So in this application of trigonometry, that is heights and distance sums, we need to draw diagram first. Without diagram, we cannot able to proceed the sum. For drawing the mark, for the correct drawing of the mark is allotted in the board exams. So first one is, for the children below age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter. So height of the slide is 1.5 meter. Is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. So it is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. Inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. So this is the ground level, horizontal level. So 1.5 meter height is given for the slide. So we are asked to find the height of this slide. So if we are keeping this as A, B and C, B is right angle, this is 30 degree. We are asked to find the height of the slide, that is length of AC. Okay, so in this, let AB be the height. AB be the height, that is equal to 1.5 meter. Angle inclined is 13 degree to the ground. Okay, that is the distance between the vertical pole and the point where the inclination of the angle starts, that is BC. Okay, since that is not necessary for this sum, we are leaving that. AC is the height of that is the length of the slide. That only we are asked to find. To find length of AC. To find length of AC. AC only we are asked to find the length. Okay. So for finding this, angle is here, that is 30 degree angle C. This is opposite side, we need this side, that is hypotenuse side we need. So opposite by hypotenuse is sine angle, that is sine 30. So sine 30 degree is equal to, opposite is AB by hypotenuse is AC. We know that sine 30 value is 1 by 2. That is equal to AB, it is given 1.5 by AC. So length of AC only we are asked to find. So when we cross multiply, we get AC is equal to 1.5 into 2. That is equal to 3 meter. That is length of the slide. For the smaller children below 5 years is 3 meter. Then the same way we are asked to do for the other one, that is for the elder children. For the elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at an height of 3 meter. So for the other one, height is 3 meter and inclined at an angle of 60 degree. So it will be steep, so it is inclined at an angle of 60 degree. So we will give name as P, Q and R. So height PQ is equal to 3 meter. To find length of PR. To find length of PR. So for this one also, opposite by hypotenuse. If you find the measurement of hypotenuse, that will be the length of the slide. So sine 60 is equal to opposite, that is PQ by PR. So sine 60 is root 3 by 2. That is equal to PQ is 3 meter by PR only we are asked to find. So PR root 3 into PR is equal to 6. So PR is equal to 6 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. We have to rationalize this. So this is equal to 6 root 3 by 3. So if we cancel this, we'll get the answer as 2 root 3 meter. So for elder children, the height of the length of the slide is 2 root 3 meter, and for the smaller children the length is 3 meter. PR is equal to 2 into root 3. Okay, so if root 3 value is 2 into 1.732, we will multiply this 1.732 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 3.464 meter. 3.464 meter. So this is the length of the side, that is PR. Okay. Next sum is the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So we are asked to find the height of the tower. The height of the tower. So this is tower. We are asked to find the height of the tower. Okay. So the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point on the ground. Angle of elevation of the top of a tower. So this is the top of the tower. Angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point on the ground. So this is ground level, from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away, from the foot of the tower. So this is the foot of the tower. 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. From the foot of the tower is 30 degree. So first whatever is given in the question, that has to be reframed as a diagram. The angle of elevation of a top of a tower. So a tower is there. Okay. Angle of elevation of the top of the tower. So it is elevator. So from the ground, somebody is seeing the top of the tower. From a point on the ground. From the ground, angle of elevation to the top of the ground, which is 30 meter. The distance between the angle of elevation and the foot of the tower is 30 meter. That the distance is 30 meter and the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Okay. We are asked to find the height of the tower. So we will name this as A, B and C. We are asked to find the height of the tower. Okay. Let AB be the distance. AB be the distance between the angle, distance between the angle of elevation, distance between the angle of elevation and the foot of the tower, and the foot of the tower. Okay, AB. Then BC be the height of the tower. Let BC be the height of the tower. Let BC be the height of the tower. Okay. So now we are asked to find that here this measurement is given. We are asked to find this measurement. So if the angle is here, it is opposite by adjacent. So that is opposite by adjacent. So for opposite by adjacent, it is tan. Tan 30 is equal to tan 30 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is BC by adjacent is AB. Is equal to BC by AB. So we know that tan 30 is 1 by root 3, that is equal to BC, that only we are asked to find, by AB is given as 30. So BC is equal to 30 by root 3, that is equal to 30 root 3 by root 3 into root 3. So this is equal to 30 root 3 by 3. So if we simplify this, we will get 10 root 3 meter. So this is the height of the tower. So the height of the tower is 10 root 3 meter. The sum is, a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. So a kite is there. It is flying above the ground 60 meter above the ground. It is flying 60 meter above the ground. So this is the ground level. The kite is flying at a height of 60 meter. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied at a point on the ground. So a string attached to the kite is temporarily tied at a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground, is 60 degree. With the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. Okay, so we are asked to find the length of the string. We are asked to find. Okay, so we will take this as A, B and C. A, B and C. Angle is given here. So this is opposite and this is opposite side and this one is hypotenuse side. So let AC be the length of the string. AB be the height of the kite. Flying above the ground. Okay, so now this one is opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite by hypotenuse is sine value. So sine 60 degree is equal to opposite side is AB. AB by hypotenuse is AC. Okay, so sine 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to AB is given as 60 meter by AC only we are asked to find. Okay, so when we cross multiply this, AC into root 3 is equal to 60 into 2. So AC is equal to 120 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So that is equal to 120 root 3 by 3. So 4 times 120. So the answer is 40 root 3. That is AC. Therefore, AC is nothing but the length of the string. So AC be the length of the string. So length of AC we got it as 40 root 3 meter. AC is equal to 40 root 3 meter. So this is the thing we are asked to find. Okay. So with this, I am completing today's class. Whatever doubts you have, you message me in the comment box. Thank you.